Ed, thank you. With signs pointing to at least some Russian involvement, the downed plane is escalating Russia's tensions with the West. National security correspondent Jennifer Griffin has that story.
Ukraine's Interior Ministry says this video, shot by a police surveillance squad at dawn today, shows the actual missile launcher that was used to shoot down the Malaysian plane. It was heading toward the city of Krasnodar near the Russian border. The Pentagon could not confirm the video's authenticity, but U.S. officials said repeatedly today the separatists could not have fired an SA-11 surface-to-air missile by themselves.
Because of the technical complexity of the SA-11, it is unlikely that the separatists could effectively operate the system without assistance from knowledgeable personnel. Thus, we cannot rule out technical assistance from Russian personnel in operating the systems.
It is a sophisticated piece of technology, and it strains credulity to think that that it could be used by separatists without at least some measure of Russian support and technical assistance.
3 weeks ago, NATO's Supreme Allied Commander warned the Russians were training separatists to use sophisticated anti-aircraft weapons.
What we see in training on the east side of the border is big equipment, tanks, APCs, anti-aircraft capability, and now we see those capabilities being used on the west side of the border.
In separatist-controlled Ukraine, U.S. defense officials said they have no reason to doubt the authenticity of the intercepted phone calls released last night by the Ukrainian government, in which rebel commanders claim to have shot down a plane.
We have just shot down a plane. That was Miners Group. It fell down outside Kyiv.
Russia's ambassador to the United Nations tried to deflect the blame to the U.S.
Kiev chose the wrong path, and their Western colleague prodded them, and I'm talking about the U.S. here, and pushed them to escalate the crisis.
Pentagon officials said today that the 10,000 to 12,000 Russian troops that had been deployed to the Ukraine border in recent days have not yet pulled back. They are continuing to mass along the border in the wake of the Malaysian plane attack.
Okay,
Bret.
Jennifer, thank you. Well, what do you think President Obama should do to address the growing turmoil in Ukraine? Let me know at facebook.com/BretBaierSR or on Twitter @BretBayer, and you can use the hashtag #SpecialReport.